Aconnectiontv presents The Walking Dead Review.
Bam! Slammed down the plate. He handed up the dude with the watch. He said, "Where did you get this fucking watch?" I said, "Yes!" I was like, "What?" Yes, God! Yes, Rick shopping this bitch.
Hey folks, it's Ari from Real World Explosion, and you are watching A Connection TV.
I'm the best. PGC review won't like you too.
I am Wesley the Crazy Man. Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth.
What's going on, world? I'm Wesley from Aconnectiontv, the network, the one channel on YouTube where we actually adopt similar connections despite our differences. And the similar connection that I want you guys to adopt with me is with the Walking Dead season finale. Now, this is unlike any other season finale that we've ever seen in any drama, adventure, series kind of thing, especially for the Walking Dead. Usually when we have a season finale, it's more explosive than this particular season finale. But when I tell y'all, that I got my mother in life watching this goddamn episode, listen, okay, if y'all aren't watching The Walking fucking Dead, then I have no idea what is wrong with you, okay? We start this episode off with a flashback, right? And it's a flashback at the prison. We get everybody. We see Herschel, we see Maggie, we see Carol, Tyree. Everybody's back together, right? At the prison. And now I rejoice for joy, okay? When I saw Herschel, I'm like, Herschel, Herschel, you know, okay, flashback, whatever the case may be. And then we skip to a scene where Rick is covered in blood and he's all alone up against this abandoned vehicle, and his fingers is just trembling. And you can see the HD, because I got the HD TV, so you can see all of like the blood liquids and shit. And he's trembling, right? Face all covered in blood. I'm like, oh shit, where's Michonne? Where's Carl, right? Because last we knew they were the three together, right? What done happen? I know ain't nothing wrong with Carl, and I know nothing better be wrong with Michonne, right? So I'm like, oh shit, here we go. I'm amped, right? So then we get we come back from commercial break, and I'm looking at my notes. I don't want to do too many edits. I'm just amped. We come back from commercial break, and Michonne is and Carl and Rick are together, and they're above this fire, this campfire that they made, and they're talking about how hungry they are. You know, Carl says from a scale of 1 to 10, he's 15, and then Michonne said 29,000 or something like that. Then, you know, Rick is like, well, let's go check the snare. And then Carl's like, can I come? And then Rick is like, of course, you got to learn. And then he's like, Michonne, you too. So they go off to go check the little rabbit trap or whatever. They realize that they have a rabbit caught, it was a rabbit. It was a small rabbit, whatever. And then all of a sudden, help me, help me, help me. This guy starts screaming, and then Carl just goes off, guns a-blazing, like not even thinking about it. He goes off because, hello, another human being screaming for help. Let's go help him. And Rick is like, Carl, come your little ass back here. Come your little ass back here. So they go to the dude. The dude is surrounded by like 15 zombies. I'm sorry, I know I'm going fast. But the dude is surrounded by like 15 zombies. And, you know, Carl goes to shoot his gun or point his gun at the zombies. Rick is like, no, there's nothing we can do. It's too late. He's already surrounded. He's dead already. Sorry, buddy, but bye-bye. And so Rick holds Carl back, and Carl is like, what the fuck? We could have saved him. And they're watching the dude get munched on by like all these zombies or whatever. And then this one zombie just looks at Michonne, and Michonne is like, we got to get the hell up out of here. So they start running and running and running. Then they get on the train tracks, and then they come up to like 3-4 zombies chewing up on some scraps on the ground or whatever. And then we get to commercial break. Then we come back from commercial break. And we get another flashback, another Herschel flashback. And I'm like, all right, with these damn flashbacks. Okay, fine. Then from that, we get, they run up to the zombies on the train tracks and they just body them. Bang, 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 bang. Just body them, right? And so we come back from that. And they start walking away, or whatever. And let me look at my notes. I'm sorry. Hold on. All right. Oh, that's my Skype. Okay. So yeah. So they're walking on the tracks or whatever, and they start talking about when we get to Terminus. Well, this is before, but they were like, when we get to Terminus, are we going to let them know the truth? Are we going to tell them about ourselves or whatever? And Rick is like, we're going to tell them what they need to know. And, Carl's like, well, who are we? Like, who are we? What does that mean? Like, who are we? What do they need to know? What do we tell them about us? And then all of a sudden a zombie comes out. And then, Carl and Rick are all like, ready to kill the motherfucker, and Michonne walks up and chops him off like a Resident Evil chick or whatever. Then we get to the whole chaotic scene or whatever. Then we get to like the abandoned car that was in the beginning of this episode. I'm sorry, I'm all over the place. Do me a favor though, before I go any further, can y'all click that thumbs up button? Because if you like The Walking Dead the way that I like The Walking Dead, you'll understand why this review is just completely all over the place and why I am losing my freaking mind right now. Okay, at this car, right? They take up camp. They create a small little fire or whatever. Carl is sleeping in the car. Michonne and Rick are talking about the past and talking about the future. They're just talking, shooting the shit, right? Real quiet so far. Then all of a sudden you hear a branch break in the woods, and then they flinch. They get up. They're like, what's going on? And then they settle down because nothing comes out. And then long story short, the leader of the Renegades, I cannot remember his name, whatever, he's motherfucking, I don't give a fuck about him right now. So he comes out pointing the gun at Rick's head. And I'm like, oh shit, here we go. Then Michonne tried to get up and she caught off guard. And then all the while these dudes is coming up, right, I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, where the fuck is Daryl? Where is Daryl? That's what I'm thinking to myself. Where is Daryl, right? So then, the four dudes got him held at gunpoint. Well, here we are. The dude in his fucked up ruse. Claim that. I'm just like, whatever. Cause this is not how it's about to go down. You gonna lower your motherfucking weapon. I'm thinking Daryl gonna come in guns a blazing or arrows a blazing and just poof, 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 But whatever. Daryl bring his little dirty ass out. I'm pissed at this moment. Cause I'm like, what? Daryl bring his little dirty ass out and he's like, wait a minute, hold up. These are good people. Let them go. They shocked, they stunned, Rick and Michonne looking at Daryl like, oh my God, you're alive? And Daryl's like, oh my God, I did not know it was you. I thought he was talking about y'all, but I did not know. So, oh my God, it's you guys. But let's how the fuck are we gonna get out of this? Like, I'm just like, I'm antsy, right? I'm watching this on my bed. I'm like, come on, you're not gonna do this to me now. You're not gonna do this. So, the leader is like, he killed Leroy, whatever the fuck the boy's name is. He killed Leroy. Or Len or whatever, or Glenn or whatever the boy's name was that he strangled. And all the while, mind it, right? After my last review, I read all the comments. I keep telling y'all I read all the comments. Do me a favor and click that thumbs up button. It's free to do. I read all the comments. And some of y'all were saying that Rick knew what the guy looked like and saw the guy, and the guy knew what Rick looked like. But I don't remember them kept seeing, I don't remember them coming eye-to-eye contact. I don't remember. But well, then again, what was he the guy that was on the outside on the steps when Rick was hiding below? Y'all need to write that in the comments if that's who he was. I can't remember, and I don't feel like going back because he's not a motherfucking factor right now. So I don't really care about the dude. But anyways, y'all was telling me Wes, they already saw each other, they knew each other because that was the guy that strangled the guy. But I'm like, no, that wasn't, because the guy that strangled the guy that was on the floor was sleeping in the bed, and when he got up, that was not him. So I'm like, that was not him. The guy was downstairs. Anyways, I don't know how they saw each other, but anyways, they got the gun held up. The leader is like, he killed my friend. You gonna tell me that these are good people? So Daryl, that makes you out to be a liar. You're a liar, Daryl, because this man killed my friend. Get him, guys. And so Daryl starts getting his ass beat. I'm like, this is how in the hell how? Wait, I just thought about something. Wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait. Wait a minute. Carol and Tyrese. Where's Carol and Tyrese? Wait a minute. All right, I'm back. I just had to make sure that Carol and Tyrese was not in the motherfucking train car with them. So y'all already know how the next season gonna fucking start. And then I had to watch when he was like, no, they're gonna feel stupid when they find out. Find out what? That they're scrolling with the wrong people. Listen! The most powerful words ever. Okay, let me get back to the review. Hold on, wait. Hold up. Hold up, wait. Don't guess. I'm flirting right now. Hold on, I'm sorry. I'm flirting with another Leo. See, Leos are the best people for Leos to go out with or to talk to or to flirt with, because Leos are compassionate, Leos are caring and passionate people. And I just told someone that I just asked someone if they missed me, and they said yes. So it just made my night. So I'm sorry, but hold on one second. It's just nice. It's just nice. That's all it is. Anyways, so Daryl, right? Daryl is like, they good people. And so let me turn this phone off because he gonna keep texting me and I'm gonna keep wanting to respond. Okay. And so he's like, he killed him, and we're gonna count down 10 Mississippi, 9 Mississippi, 8 Mississippi, and then Daryl interrupts him or whatever. And so they're like, as they're beating up Daryl, another dude pulls Carl out the car, and it seems like this fat motherfucker is about to rape Carl. And I'm like, what? What? Are you serious? That really? If you don't see the anger in Rick's motherfucking face when the dude has got Carl pinned down to the ground and Carl is trying to get up, he trying to grab the knife, the anger in Rick's eyes and his face, I'm telling you, this man right here is one of the best actors, oh my God, in a television series. I'm like, I know damn well they not about to get away with this shit. I know they not about to get away with it. Somebody about to come out and save them. Where's Beth ass? Beth about to run in and throw a rock and hit one of these bitches in the eyes, or Carol and Tyree about to come up to them. I'm like, something about to happen. All of a sudden, Rick said, let him go. Let him go. He got the anger in his eyes. He got the fight of the tiger, the nine-tailed fox. Fight of the tiger is in his eyes. Then he headbutts the dude, and then the dude shoots. And when he shoots, the loud, the gunshot noise resonates in his ear, and he's dazed out for a second. He's like, whoa, what the fuck happened? Whoa. And then, Rick tries to play Rambo, but he gets beat up a little bit. And then, Michonne tries to get in the mix. She get backhanded. And then Daryl just get his ass whooped by 2 dudes. And so I'm like, come on, Carl. Grab the knife, buddy. Grab the knife. Cut his dick off, buddy. Cut his dick off, buddy. No, not Carl. No, not Carl. This reminded me of a review. This reminded me of a movie. Damn, what's the name of the movie? And oh God, I'm so bad with names. Stranger or Caught Up or so, I don't know the name of the movie. It's like one word. I think the name of the movie is like one word. But it's with this female that for some insane reason she's vacationing in the woods. And you probably have heard of this movie. And when I'm gonna ask someone what the name of the movie was, but it's 2 parts. There's a second part, a second installment to it too. But she sleeps in the woods, or she's vacationing in the woods because her boyfriend is off somewhere. Her boyfriend is a writer or something, whatever. Long story short, 4 rednecks bum rush her cabin in the woods, and they rape her brutally. When I say brutally rape her, they drag her, they beat her up. They rape her in the woods. She's covered in dirt. Then they have her walk the woods butt naked. They drug her. They rape her again. They piss on her. They do like all this grotesque shit. And it was very hard for me to watch this fucking movie. And some of you guys, I'm sure you know what I'm talking about right now. But she gets her revenge. And so while Carl is on the ground, I'm thinking about this movie, and it's playing in my head because this is exactly what they did to the female. They pinned her down and they began to like rape her. And I'm like, I know it's not gonna go down like this. Then the leader dude hems up Rick, and he's like, what are you gonna do? Then all of a sudden Rick says, gosh! And rips the dude's neck off and spits out all the gristle in the neck artery and the veins. The dude is gushing in blood. Then all of a sudden, Michonne hits the dude that had her held captive and grabs his gun. Pow! Shoots him in the throat. Then pow, pow! Shoots the guy near Daryl. And then the guy is like, I'm gonna kill him. Carl's like, oh God, please save me. Save me. I was about to get raped. Save me. Then Michonne points the gun at the dude. Rick is like, I got this. Yes! Rick is like, I got this. I'm sitting there. I'm like, Rick is a motherfucking G. I'm going off for this bitch. I'm going off. Woo! Rick is back. And so he goes and he goes to the dude, and he's like, the dude is scared. Now he's like, no, please. And then all of a sudden, Rick stabs the dude in his navel and slices the dude up, going up to his rib cage, up to his chest, up to his throat, and oh my God, them niggas just squash, cutting his ass up, cutting him. Carl's sitting there like, oh God, what the fuck, daddy, no. I'm like, fuck that. Your ass about to get raped by this 2-inch fat motherfucker with no condom and no lube, and you sitting here worried about this shit, Carl. I would have been clapping like, yep, that's my daddy. Yep. But anyway, we get to the next day, and Rick is sitting there shook and shit. Carl is sleeping. Michonne got him in the car. Carl's about to get butt raped. So you know how it feels when, you're about to get butt raped. Don't nobody want that. Apollo from Real Housewives of Atlanta. But, so then Daryl sits next to Rick. And I'm like, wow. This is about to be, this right here was just one of the best moments for me. And Walking Dead history. One of the top 5 moments for me. The conversation with Daryl and Rick. Daryl starts to explain that he was at one point with Beth. And Rick is so cold and so stern. I mean, the first thing he says is she dead? And then Daryl doesn't even really explicitly answers the question. He just says no. Beth is just gone. What the fuck does that mean? Like, Beth is just gone. Whatever. Okay, so Rick still doesn't know what's going on with Beth. No one knows what the fuck happened to Beth. Whatever. I just don't like how she's just gone. No, she's not just gone. Like, you know, explain the story so the rest of the crew knows. Like, that's what I'm thinking. Anyways, we move past that. And he explains why he's stuck with the people. And Rick automatically said, I get it, you were alone. I get it. I get it. No need for explanation. We done been there, done that. We've been through a lot of shit right now. You was alone, okay? No problem. So Daryl proceeds to say that, you know, what did he say? He said, you're not the same. No, Rick says I'm not the same. Or something like that. Hold on. Yes, Herschel flashback, deciding on life. The flashback, deciding on what life to choose and what life to show Carl, making a better life for them. This is the Herschel flashback, leading into after he done chewed out and bit off the neck and killed the dude that was about to butt rape his son. Then we have the Daryl conversation. And I'm just looking at my notes because it was important stuff. Rick says that he was happy to see Daryl. Rick says that he is happy to see Daryl. And then this was a pivotal moment when Rick called Daryl his brother. See, I don't know why, but when certain shit happens in The Walking Dead, I get choked up. I'm invested in these motherfuckers from the prison. I'm invested in the people from the prison. So when sentimental shit happens, I feel like they're my brothers. You know what I'm saying? They're my brothers, they're my family too. So you know I'm sniffling. So you know, when Rick said that to Daryl, I got a little choked up because I knew that Daryl felt that. I knew that resonated in his heart, in his soul, in his body. You know? And I was like, oh, that was an awe moment. And then Daryl's like, this is not you. Don't worry, you know, you only have to do what you have to do because... No, Rick is like, no, I'm sorry, this is me. You're damn right this is me. And if this wasn't me, none of us would be here right now. He said, I know what I have to do to protect my son. I'm doing what I have to do to protect my son. So this is me. Hello? In the video for the review real quick. I'll call you back right after. All right. So we get past that, and no, we don't get past that because when he said that that's him and that's who he is, and it's because of him that y'all motherfuckers alive. Carl and Michonne hears that, and Carl is like twitching and shit. I'm like, Carl, get over yourself. Just 5 episodes ago, your bitch ass wanted him dead, talking about, oh, you're not my father, it's your fault. And you wanted him to be a renegade. Now he's a motherfucking Rambo, fuck a renegade. He's Superman, and your ass is shaking up and shit like, get out of here with all that. So they on the road, and they talking, you know. Michonne's like, you all right, brother? Rick like, yeah, I'm all right. No. Rick asked her if she was all right, and Michonne said, yeah. And then, you know, there's silence, and then Rick is like, well, I'm all right too. And then Michonne said, I know. And then Rick's like, how you know? And then Michonne said, because I'm all right. I said, all right, y'all better go ahead and understand each other like that. Y'all ain't even fucking and y'all don't understand each other like that. I said, okay, y'all better go ahead and rock with that. Then they come up to a sign and they think they close the Terminus. By that moment, the sign is busted down. Now I'm thinking maybe the Terminus people just bust down the sign because they don't want no people showing up at the Terminus. That's what I'm thinking, but I don't understand why the sign is broken down. I was hoping that they was going to see the sign that said Maggie Glenn come to Terminus. That's what I was hoping, but they didn't see that. So Rick is smart. Rick is smart as shit now. Rick is on survival mode. Before they even go to the front, they like, nah. Rick like, nah, let's go to the woods. We gotta stake these motherfuckers out. I don't know who they are. We gotta stake them out. So they get to the Terminus fence or whatever, and Rick is like, we gotta split up. Let's split up. They start splitting up. Rick says to Carl, you wanna stay with me? Carl's like, nah, I'm good. I'm going with Michonne. I don't know who you are. I'm like, oh, punk Carl. Carl a punk. Carl a punk. Then Michonne and Carl have this little intimate conversation, and we finally found out how Andre dies. And, you know, her boyfriend and brother, we find out why she did what she did to them. And I don't know if she was saying that she felt that Andre died because the two of them were high and could not protect him, and so because they were high and could not protect her son, she felt it necessary to punish them and have that be a constant reminder of her losing her humanity and her sanity. She felt that for that whole time period she was a monster, and the only people the one person that started to bring her back to reality was Andrea, and then her father, and then Carl. And she's explaining to Carl why Rick does what it is that he does. And she's saying, you know, Rick is not a monster and you're not a monster. And Carl's like, well, I'm just afraid that he's going to find out that I'm not the son that he thought that I was, and that I'm indeed a monster too. And I'm like, obviously not. Because you were all upset about, you were all upset about, you know, how Rick just, you know, killed those people or whatever. And I'm like, I get it. He's a young dude. He's really not going to get it. But whatever. Whatever, no love lost for Carl. Whatever, he's still a G, kinda. You know, I just want him to man up. Carl should have been the one that gutted homeboy. That should have been the real T. Carl should have been the one that gutted homeboy straight up. I'm ready for these bitches to get tough. So Rick does another smart move. And buries a bag of weapons. And I'm thinking to myself, that was hot. I like that. Rick is a G. They hop the fence, they go through the Terminus walls, and they staking it out. Now, my thing is, they were smart up until they decided to walk out and say, hi, we're here. I couldn't understand that. I was like, okay, you've been smart all the way up until this point. Just because you see some old bitch on a damn radio announce microphone or whatever, saying Terminus, come to Terminus bullshit. Trying to lure people to the motherfucker. You see all these people here, you don't know what they're doing. Whatever, okay? Now Garrett explains who he is. I'm like, oh, this white prick. Don't nobody care about it. I take that back. Let me take that back. Okay. That's not nice. I'm just being mean-spirited right now because they fucking with my prison people, so I apologize. But this punk nerd bitch, we're gonna do that. Comes into the scene and he's like, I'm Garrett. How are you? Seems like you've been through a lot. Okay. Coming through the back door, that's smart. Okay, but yeah, we don't need any animosity. What I need you guys to do though is lower the guns. Let's be smart because we're smarter. You don't want to do anything stupid, do you? He's like really like sarcastic and just like, you're at my house. So you just came in and you didn't wipe your feet. Wipe your fucking feet off before you step on my white Persian rug. Like, are you serious right now? You're in my house. So I'm like, I don't know about all this. So they lower the weapons. They get felt up. And then I think his name was Alex or somebody. He's like, oh God, you guys must have did a number on them. Rick is like, yeah, we did. Yes, Rick. Alex is like, or the boy was like, did they deserve it? Carl is like, yup. Yes, Carl! And so Rick is like, okay, that's my boy. Okay, you forgive me now, all right? So we here. So they get their weapons back. And they like, we only have one little thing here. Don't start nothing, won't be nothing. That's what Garrett is saying. Don't start nothing, won't be nothing, we'll be good. So they go out to meet Mary's ass. Cooking and shit. Still don't know what the fuck she cooking. But they go out to meet Mary's ass. And you see all these other people all of a sudden walking around, roaming around. Mary's like, oh, I heard you came through the back door. That was smart. Why y'all keep telling us it's smart that we came through the back door? Rick ain't buying it. Rick notices the backpack. Rick notices the cop army gear. The cop gear. Rick notices the kimono. I'm like, oh, this motherfucker. I love Rick. That's why I love Rick. Rick is a goddamn G. He a G. Woo! I'm getting amped because I know they got their weapons. It's about to be World War motherfucking 15 out this bitch. What? I'm like, okay, ain't nobody else noticing this shit? All right, Rick done noticed the guy, the assassin up on the roof. Rick noticing all this shit. Then all of a sudden he sees the chain dangling from the infamous motherfucking watch. Woo! When I tell you Rick was like, fuck this shit, bam, slammed down the plate. He handed up the dude with the watch. He said, where did you get this fucking watch? I said, yes! I was like, what? Yes, God. Yes, Rick shopping this bitch. Carl go guns in place and they posted up. Michonne posted up. Daryl posted up with his fucking bow and arrow. I'm like, if Daryl don't get a goddamn gun. They're like, wait a minute. We can make this civil. Let's be civil. Cut it out. Let's go. Let's be civil. So we had a standstill. Garrett brings his little nerd ass out. He holds up his hand. He's like, oh, we just want to talk. We know you don't trust us right now. And there's no need for us to act like you do. Rick is like, where's our people? So we already know what this says. And then Rick ain't stupid. Then all of a sudden he's like, let something he said. And then he go like this, signaling for Mary to shoot. But then Rick turns the dude around. The dude gets shot. Then they just run. They running. I'm thinking to myself, okay, do this whole running scene. Y'all can't realize that they're not shooting you. Duh, they're leading you to go somewhere. And y'all are taking the bait. I'm thinking to myself, they taking the bait. They going from here to this door to this door. They closing doors and shit, leading them out. Leading them. They not shooting at y'all. And then they realize they get into some kind of like, some ritualistic lair or some shit with candles and names on the ground and shit. And I'm just like, oh God, what the fuck is this? This is like a scene out of the originals or some shit. Like, what? Covens and shit, the American Horror Story bullshit, right? It's not bullshit. American Horror Story was off the chain. The Coven was off the chain. So they get led out into the end, I guess. And they come to a standstill because they surrounded. Now, Garrett makes them split up. He said, lower your weapons or we won't shoot. Or we'll shoot. And then they say, leader, go to the train car. If you don't follow the directions, we're gonna shoot Carl. Why am I the only one? Am I the only one that thought Carl was about to get killed? Am I the only one that thought Carl was about to get shot up? Garrett he said, leader of the pack, go. Archer, go. Samurai, go. When I tell you these looks, the look on Daryl's face, the look on Michonne's face, the look on Carl's face when they was getting split up, I swear Carl was about to get shot in the head. I swear, on the chest or something. Then they made Carl walk after the pack. They get into the car. They close the car behind them. In the car, they come up to Maggie, Glenn, Eugene, Rosita, I don't know the other dude's name. Bob, Sasha, and yeah, I think that's the crew they come up to. No Carol, no Tyrese. So we gonna lead off the next season with Carol and Tyrese going to motherfucking Terminus. And y'all already know what Carol and Tyrese just been through. And I can just motherfucking imagine when Carol and Tyrese get to motherfucking Terminus and they realize that they got the people held out. Do y'all motherfucking know? Do y'all know that Carol just had to shoot Lizzie ass? Carol just had to shoot. Oh, do y'all not know what this season is gonna? Oh my God, the built up. Like y'all got to come with me now. Come on now. I need comments below this video. What do y'all think is about to happen? I know a lot of y'all motherfuckers read the comics and shit. I ain't reading no comics. I want to see it visually on my TV. I want to be stimulated on my TV. I'm loving this fucking show. Oh my God, what do y'all think is going to happen when Rick ever did say? They don't know. They messing with the wrong people. I said what? They don't know. They don't know. Do y'all know what these people have been through? just coming out of the motherfucking prison. These bitches all survived. These bitches survived this shit. They motherfucking survived. And they here. Ooh, I'm so amped for this next. I'm so amped for this next season. I'm telling you all right now. I'm so amped for this next season. Oh my God. I need y'all to let me know. Let me know what y'all think. First of fucking all, where is Beth? That's my first question. Second of all, is Carol and Tyrese gonna find a duffel bag of weapons? Like, when we gonna get to the duffel bag of weapons? Because Rick ain't playing no games. Rick ain't playing no games right now. Then next season, I want Carl gotta be Carl. Carl gotta be tougher. He gotta be a tougher little boy. He gotta be tougher. Maggie gotta start caring about Beth's ass because I'm getting over her bitch ass. She gotta start caring about Beth. Daryl and Rick, they established they brothers. Ain't nothing fucking with them. Ain't nothing Rick in that relationship. They got hot. Bob, he a punk. Sasha and Michonne and Maggie, they the three ride or die chicks. Michonne is holding no ball. She ain't taking no shit. What? Rosita and Eugene and all them bitches, whatever, I don't know. When Maggie was like, they're our friends, they helped us. And then Daryl was like, well, they're our friends now too. I don't know. I'm not really here for Eugene. I think some of y'all was in the comments saying, oh, Eugene, he just got Down syndrome. He ain't really bad. Or whatever y'all say he got. He a little slow. I'm sorry, something's up with him. Not unless he's like a liar and saying that he knows the cure, but he doesn't know the cure. And then like, why are they like? Why? And y'all said this in my last video. Why are we even trusting these people? They don't even have these questions like, where did it come from? How did it start? What's the cure? They don't even have these questions. They're just caught up in the membrane thinking that this is about to be a resolve for them. And I'm just like, what? And then like, how is Rick gonna be cool with Tara being in the group? Because Tara came out there. Oh my God. When I tell you Tara came out the dark scared as shit. Tara was like, Tara was scared as shit when she came out that dark. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. I'm telling y'all this next season. I just read an article today. Did y'all click the thumbs up video on this? I just read an article today that The Walking Dead is one of the highest viewed and rated cable television shows, quote unquote, in history, consecutively, amongst the 19 to 48 demographic. Since its debut back in 2010, the ratings have only been going up and up and up. To advertise for The Walking Dead is $600,000 per spot. That is a lot of motherfucking money. Somewhat near close to the second or third highest to the Super Bowl, some shit like that, right? I've been reading, right? So I'm thinking to myself, with this in mind, every season finale has been a crippling effect for them rating-wise. And then even the after show, The Talking Dead, garners about 5 to 6 million views each episode, which is awesome. Very, very good. And that only leads me to say, you know, of course, CBS and CSI and then another show is close with the ratings, or higher, like a little higher than The Walking Dead sometimes. But The Walking Dead is that show, and apparently this article was saying that this season finale is going to be the highest rated in cable history for a network sitcom show or something like that. I don't know. At the end of the day, y'all need to be watching The Walking Dead if y'all are not watching The Walking Dead. It sucks that I won't be doing these reviews anymore. Not for another 6 fucking months. Did they really say 6 months? But I loved this episode. It was everything that I needed. It brought everybody back together, and it made me rejoice and I don't really give a damn what's gonna happen to the Terminus people. Like, I was not bitter at all when Rick bit off the dude's neck, and I was not bitter at all when he sliced the dude up from the navel to the throat and kept stabbing his ass. I love the people that are from the prison. Don't fuck with my people from the prison. So I don't care about a Mary. I don't care about a Garrett. I don't care about all them survivors at the Terminus. They all need to perish. They all need to die. Tara, I'm cool with Tara now because Tara sacrificed herself for Glenn, and she basically said I'm sorry in so many ways. So I'm cool with Tara now, and she's repentant. So I'm here. I'm here for Tara. Eugene, Rosita, and the other dude, fuck them. I don't really care about them because something's sneaky. Maybe not with Rosita's ass, and maybe not with the dude with the overgrown mustache, but with Eugene, I'm not really here for him. I'm really not here for him. And I know I was kind of like saying that the leader of the Renegades was a cool guy. He seemed nice, and y'all was like, no, because he was gonna rape Michonne, and he was gonna do this. Look, I didn't say I wanted to marry the guy. I just thought that he was a stand-up guy, and he went along with his own code of whatever. But you fuck with the wrong people, you get killed. You get your neck bit out. That's it. At the end of the day, I'm Wesley from Aconnectiontv. I thank y'all so much for watching all of my Walking Dead reviews, and you guys need to click that thumbs up button, share this video on Twitter, hashtag The Walking Dead finale. Let's get this video circulating amongst the crowd, and thank y'all for watching. I cannot wait till the next season starts. But definitely let me know what y'all think the next season is going to have in store for us. Deuces.